The only thing I have trouble with is Fairy because it's new.
I haven't played like RPG Pokemon since I replayed Yellow a couple of years ago.
If memory serves me correctly, though.
I like
Fairy
how
is...
it like has Mario on top. That is pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But Fairy is only weak to things that are not natural, so that's steel and poison.
I thought it was also weak to itself.
No.
What am I thinking of? Steel?
No?
You guys ought to keep an eye on the chat while I'm doing this, because I can't kind of do both, unfortunately, because I'm on speed 10. I picked speed 10 like an idiot, because I'm like, I want this to go fast if we're going to try out a different mode.
Poison.
You're pretty good so far.
Chat, yell at me and tell me what the type is that's weak against itself. I thought
Probably
it was
dragon. Yeah, it's dragon.
Is it just dragon? I thought there was one
dragon.
more now. Only dragon.
That
Okay.
just said dragon is weak to itself.
Thank you, chat.
They always got your back, especially about Pokemon.
So much Tetris talk.
Well, I mean, what is there to say about Tetris besides, oh man, he put down
that block falling.
that MLG Tetris playing. Oh man, he got the Tetris! Now he's going to drop the piece.
Block there.
He's putting the piece down and he's twisting the block, and oh look, he's going for the double! He gets the double! Now it's Mario 3 suddenly.
Dragon and Ghost, people are saying.
Huh.
Oh god, I forgot about all these music remixes. They were all so good.
Tetris always has good music.
But no, like, they're all like remixes of like the songs from like Mario 1, 2, and 3, and then it starts slipping into other games Nintendo made, like Excite Bike.
Tetris intensifies.
Like, there's like Mario 3 clubbing music playing right now.
Oh, that's awesome. I like how right now the pixel art is the Tanuki suit Mario. No, the
Yeah, that's
Raccoon Tail.
Raccoon Tail Mario.
Is there any new Super Mario Bros. In this? Because this is about the time that the first one came out.
No,
DS.
it's all retro stuff. That's it.
Do you get to pick which game it is that you get to see on the top screen?
Nope, it goes every 10 levels, or every 10 lines it puts up a new one.
So it's always Mario, or
no, it'll start switching to Mario, or switch to other games in a bit. I think I got after I crack 50, I think it switches to something else.
Now people are saying Ghost isn't weak to itself.
Pokemon. Oh, never mind. Mario 50 is still Mario 3.
I have completely divided your chat on if Ghost is weak to itself.
How is it a thing that can be divided on it? They either are or they aren't.
Why don't you just look it up on the wiki and then
Nah,
people
this is
edit
too
it later
fun
and get
just
in
to see
trouble?
the chat yell at each other. I've caused anarchy.
Wrong stream.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Is that still going on? Are they playing Emerald
Sadly,
now?
yes. It's a fad and it needs to die.
No, I'm not sad that they're still going on. I like watching it.
It's kind of dragged on. The first gen was good, but
Oh shit, that was a waste.
They breezed through too.
That was also a waste. Oh my god, I'm playing horrible. It's like I forgot how to Tetris suddenly.
I don't know if they're actually going to be able to beat 3 because I think there's some mock bike puzzles that you have to do.
Oh shit, it went back to Mario 1. That's how bad I'm playing, apparently.
Going back to basics.
Someone linked. Ghost is 2 times weak against Ghost.
There you go.
So I was right, there's more than just Dragon. Haha. Granted, I was wrong on which one it was. Because I thought for some reason Fairy was weak against Fairy.
Oh wow, I forgot how heavily they just went with Mario on this. Because it's back to Mario again.
I was kind of hoping for a little bit of Samus.
It does switch to other games, but I guess maybe that's after 100.
Or maybe that's a different mode.
No, it's definitely this mode.
You have to just get to 100.
Did someone say that in chat, or are you just saying that now?
No, I was just joking.
Well, the idea of this mode is to get to 200, or you can set it to endless. But it's set to go to 200 right now. Shit, that was
I'm
bad.
currently on Special World 8 of 3D Land.
I have to pick that up still.
It's a good game. I just need all the star coins now, pretty much.
Everyone says it's not as good as World, which I'm not surprised,
Well,
but I still want to get it.
I feel like you can't compare the 3DS version and the Wii U version because you have just a better control scheme on the Wii.
And it's a newer game, so...
Good point. Is Luigi trying to squat and take a poop right there?
Well, now I'm fighting Bowser. Which I think once I kill Bowser, I'm free to go play other games in this mode.
It'd be funny if it like broke your rhythm midway through and it's like, what game do you want to play?
Sadly, that's only the fake Bowser, though, that apparently is like a Goomba or something in disguise.
Alright, well I'm almost at the point where the speed's gonna start changing up here.
You're
Actually,
really
no.
good at Tetris, John. Jesus Christ.
You are.
No, and I'm like intermediate at best. And that's being generous. I'm actually kind of garbage at Tetris.
Now, how are you at Yoshi's Cookie?
Bad. Oh shit, leveled up. Okay, now I'm fighting. Now I'm in Zelda.
Yeah, Yoshi's Cookie is a very difficult puzzle game.
Yoshi's Cookie is just like Tetris Attack, isn't it? Or am I mistaken?
You're mistaken.
Okay.
I know it's a very competitive game, surprisingly.
Now it is. Medibot's been working on making Yoko Esports like we've been doing with... Or he
Yep.
technically did it slightly before we did Bomberman X-Zero, but...
He's trying to make a bot that is apparently unbeatable.
Why not? He's a programmer. Let him have fun.
Let him have fun, definitely, but I'm curious if he's gonna try and beat it himself, because that'd be pretty cool. Little man versus machine.
Wow, you literally just got the best set of blocks on stream. It was like the two end pieces just matched perfectly. Samus!
Yeah, you're gonna see me going for mostly small setups now. It's getting to the point where the speed's gonna be a little hard to control.
Metroid, I think, is my favorite Nintendo series.
Not a bad choice, to be fair.
Except, there's 3 games in the whole series, which I don't enjoy. 2 of them have 2s in the name.
Really?
Metroid 2 and Metroid Prime 2.
Prime
And
2
then-
I don't like because the Dark World kind
And
of
then
makes
Other
you not
Animals
want to
are travesty.
explore, and it sucks. But once you get the light suit, that game becomes really fun.
King Dragno wants us
What?
on picture. Oh, good God.
What?
My sanity.
What just happened?
Your sanity.
Click on King Dragnol's link, Juku,
Where is it?
in chat.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. Where?
Prime Pinball is amazing.
Prime Pinball was really cool. I still need to pick up a copy of that.
I mean, it's not really... The other day I was so bored before I went to work on Twitch, I was watching the World Pinball Championship.
That was on
Oh,
Twitch?
Yeah.
That's kind
I
of
think
cool,
it was
actually.
Fantastic.
I think it was like the world... It was just a pinball tournament at the very least. I think some of the tables they had there were amazing. They had like Creature of the Black Lagoon, they had Indiana Jones.
Oh, so they had a bunch of the classics by the sound of it then.
Yeah, they had Grand Prix, which came out in like the 70s. It was a really cool tournament. It was such an interesting formatted tournament too. I think they had like 17 people there. It starts with 4, and then whoever wins gets $100. Whoever loses gets eliminated. And then someone else comes in. They get choice of table, but have to go first. And then whoever wins gets $100. Whoever loses gets eliminated. And it went on until there was only 4 people left. And then the final 4 played every machine they had there in a marathon.
Oh, God.
Which I think they had 7 machines there.
Here you go, John. You could look at that later.
It was a really interesting tournament. Kind of awesome. It was kind of awesome to watch. Like,
Pinball is pretty interesting.
it's such a neat mechanic to see the nudging. Like,
Oh, you mean tilting?
well, tilting, technically, yes.
There's no technically about it. Tilting is, or yeah.
Tilting.
Nudging and tilting are the same without just setting off the meter. Or setting off the,
Yeah, tilt is when you actually set off the meter.
A friend of mine actually, he restored an old pinball machine from back before they had flippers.
So, what is that Japanese game that they have a PAX East? Starts with a P.
Pachinko.
Pachinko.
Yeah.
They have
It's
that
kind
at
of
PAX
like
East
that,
every year.
but there's stuff at the bottom that lets you bounce it up.
Shit.
Kind of hard to explain but to see it. I think he
I
said
know
it's from the
Pachinko
40s.
at PAX East, since it's technically gambling, they make sure it goes to charity. By technically gambling, it's gambling. Sent you... Wait. Sent you a link to a type chart on Skype. Oh, cool. Thank you. I remember in one of the Pokemon games, it actually had that built in.
What game was that?
It had, like, in your Pokegear, you could go look up a weakness chart.
Oh shit!
I think
Shit! 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 Shit!
I want to say that's yellow.
No.
No, there's no way that was yellow.
It was on a touchscreen. So it was on one of the... It was a DS game, Pokemon.
Probably platinum then.
I think it was Platinum. Diamond and Pearl, people are saying, so Platinum as well then. No, because I didn't have Diamond and Pearl, I bought Platinum.
I had diamond. Did not play black and white though. People are excited about the dog.
I think Mini Bosses or Power Glove has a really good cover.
Oh
A really
right! Sorry, just I got to the last level and I forgot it actually switches to NES Tetris. Or Game Boy Tetris, I mean.
That's pretty awesome.
Ah.
Good... Oh, I know.
I'm still at the dog.
I was only like 2 behind. I love that it just has a 3D model of what looks like a spaceship?
Yep. Because remember, when you beat Tetris, you sent a ship to space.
I've never beaten Tetris.
Alright, well, I beat it, but I did not even get remotely close to my high score, apparently. Unless that's the default high score.
That's probably the default. Does it have a name next to it?
Well, it was on the top screen, which would be
Oh.
now the bottom screen.
I was gonna say, because then they usually has like, put your initials here. People are throwing Soviet footballs in the chat.
So, the one thing about this game is that you get the boost of... This is the game that kind of got heavy with T-spinning. T-spinning is basically where if a piece gets near the bottom, you can keep spinning it. If you spin it fast enough, it won't technically connect, and you can move it around a bit.
I noticed you were doing that. I was wondering how you're doing it.
That's why. And this was also one of the ones that introduced, like, saving a piece on the side, so... So a lot of those things came from this one or around this time.
Well, that's pretty cool.
I don't know. I like this version of Tetris. I think it's really good. It just sucks that they discontinued it so soon. Like, this was like a kind of a limited run in a way.
Yeah, because I don't remember ever hearing about Tetris DS.
It is one of my recommended versions of Tetris. I believe it has 8-player multiplayer.
Jesus.
8-player.
Or was this
Wait,
the
is
10?
it download play?
Yes, I think
We
so.
should do this at PAX East, then.
Do you want me to bring Tetris DS for like 8 or 10 player
Please,
Tetris?
if we can have
Do that
10
for the
people
next
download
TRT
play.
tournament. Just have Tetris.
Here, let me just double check. I got the game behind me, or the case behind me.
I think pretty much every DS game had download play.
This is a 2 to 10 multiplayer game.
Good God, please bring it. There's also the one year I wanted you to bring Superman so we could play that multiplayer in classic
Oh.
game free play.
Oh, saving a piece was in the 64 version. Never mind. Sorry, so I was wrong on that. Alright, well, now that we've done the core mode, how about we do one of the crazier ones?
Which one do you think is the craziest?
Catch is like one of the weirdest ones, but I think I'll show off push first.
Kick, push, kick,
It's been a while,
Kick,
so we'll start
punch,
easy.
It's all up in mind.
Allison said she's gonna bring her copy as well.
I remember if you had the Mario Kart DS game, if you had download play, you got to be Shy Guy.
Yeah, which I thought was cool and weird at the same time.
That's kind of how I feel on it.
So the way this works is.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. So the way this works is that there's this there's random bricks that you can use to make lines, and you have to try to create lines and try to force the entire puzzle down against your opponent. So since I was always bad at this mode, if memory serves me, so I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked by this level 1 AI. Wouldn't surprise me. Let's see here.
Well, this is kind of weird to watch.
Yeah, especially how is this set up right now?
The
so
way
yeah,
you have it set up is really awkward because you have to look at the top screen to see the progress that you're making.
It's really weird. Oh, John, press up. There's a hard drop. Yeah, I kept forgetting about. I stopped using it because it was getting too fast to handle when I was doing normal mode, and then I forgot about it when I switched to this one. So thanks for reminding me about the hard drop.
I need 5 more star coins in my 3D land to unlock just 1 level.
The one thing I liked about that game is that like you could StreetPass all and get like a ton of them.
Yeah.
They eventually got to a point where they didn't do anything, but like you could get a ton if you needed them.
I just got 2 because I found a golden box.
I've surprisingly only street passed 15 people, and I've had my 3DS way longer than you have.
Well, I go to a college campus 3 days a week.
I walk around town a lot, though, which is what's weird, because even when I go to GameStop, I don't get any.
One day, I left my DS at home and came back with a Street Pass. I guess someone drove by my house with a 3DS.
Yeah, that happened one day when I was sitting in my bed one day, randomly playing.
I used to have like I was outside of a bus stop at one place I lived in, and that would happen all the time with just random street passes from a bus.
I think one of the weirdest things is I street passed someone, and I live in New York, so the person's 3DS in New York, then it randomly switched to California the next time I street passed them.
Maybe they were moving or just decided to switch it up.
Well, maybe.
I have 2 Street Pass regions. I have one from New York and one from Florida. The one from Florida I got while I was driving on the New York State Thruway.
That makes sense, though.
God, there's like no progress being made on this. We're kind of at a stalemate because I'm not being aggressive enough on this.
But yeah, PAX East, I'm gonna probably keep my 3DS on all the damn time.
You're gonna have to clear that out like every couple of minutes at PAX East.
There's gonna be so many people.
I'm almost finished my second puzzle. I finished Pikmin 1, and I need like one more piece in Super Mario Galaxy.
I think the newest puzzle that they just released is Skyward Sword.
No, Yoshi's New Island. Skyward Sword's been out for quite a while.
Really? Because my 3DS just updated the other day to get Skyward Sword.
That means you were missing puzzle pieces originally, so they just gave it to you.
It's weird.
Ah, shit.
I always thought it was interesting, though, when they had games like this where you had to use both screens.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was the main selling point of the 3D, of the DS, I should say. Was just the concept of now you've got a second screen to do crazy stuff with.
Partners in Time use that to fight with. You can throw the babies really high in the air, and they'd fall back down.
It was really funny, in 3D Land, the first world I got every star point in was Special 5.
That is weird.
It took me that long to get all stars in one run. And then I went back and I was like, oh, World 1's really easy. I'm about to do another world, but I'm missing one in a level in the second one, which is always the worst ones not to have. I never know when it's supposed to be.
There we
I
go.
don't want to use a guide for this.
The mode's cool, but I mean, I'm not good at it because you don't expect to have to worry about the other half of your board clearing. What other modes are here? We got standard, we just did. Catch. This one, I remember always having a problem figuring it out. Okay. So, there are pieces falling down towards you. You have to move around this core to pick them up. So now it's attached, now I can rotate it around. The idea is you need to build up the squares. I totally forget what the Metroids do. Does it... I'm gonna crash in this Metroid.
They probably eat your pieces, if I had to guess. Or take them away.
Yeah, actually they still like a ton of my energy. Like a Metroid would do.
Sorry, that was just kind of funny.
It was very fitting.
Oh, that's a weird StreetPass, Dan.
Metroids in Prime, when you first see them, are actually kind of scary. Not like made me frightened, but they're like, you see the soldiers, the Federation troops just like turn to dust, and you're like, this is getting kind of awesome.
Crap. I forgot to blow up that Metroid. I missed.
You ever wish you could go back and play a game for the first time?
Yeah, lots of times actually.
That's Metroid
First
Prime
time
1 for
is
me.
very interesting in most games. Although there are a few games that you enjoy a lot better when you played it already. This is a really interesting mode, I gotta say.
A lot of the modes in this game were actually like super cool. And the idea is you gotta like, I think it's gotta be a 4x4 square to make the explosion. And then you just gotta try extending that out as fast as you can, and then you can just blow up like enemies on the side for bonus points. And like the larger you make it, they'll just all collapse in on the centerpiece again.
So how do you win?
You just kind of go until you run out of health, really.
Kitsu Heart just subscribed.
Kitsu Heart, thanks for subscribing. Here's your egg.
You will give me an egg.
Thank you for supporting stupidity. Fuck. Oh, I got my 4x4 piece here. And if I...
Someone is asking, does LRR do anything?
Ah, thank you for saying that. That's fast drop. I knew there was something I was missing here. Who said that? Give them credit for that.
That was Puppet Master 9.
Puppet Master, thank God for you, Puppet Master. I was wondering why this was going... I don't remember it being that slow.
Heart says, I always support derpiness. Good to know.
That's true. That's kind of what you're supporting when you watch these idiotic streams of mine. Supporting the dumbest thing around, me.
Video games.
And that.
You're the best. Alright.
Alright.
Oh, shit. Took damage on that. So I believe, if memory serves me, also you're not supposed to let it hit the bottom, because then it starts, or any of the pieces hit the bottom, because then it'll start doing damage to your health directly.
Do you mean the bottom as in the health bar, or the bottom of the box?
Bottom of the health bar.
Okay.
Oh, it didn't hit the... Damn, I thought it would.
So then what's the point of having, like, the outer box?
More points. And I believe a bigger... Ah, shit, explosion.
Makes sense. I feel like the first time I'd play this, though, I think that the things in the background, all the platforms, I confuse that for walls.
Ooh, I think the other thing about the lines is I can't actually connect the blocks outside of it. I think that actually does damage.
That could be a problem.
Like I said, it's kind of been a couple years since I played this, so... You'll excuse me for being rusty about a couple things on this aspect, especially apparently fast drop.
People are saying cookie.
Yeah, I think it's about time we're gonna have to go to cookie here. I'm glad people enjoyed looking at Tetris DS. If you can track down a copy of it, I highly recommend it. It's actually pretty cool if you like Tetris.
You did say it was limited though, so.
It was one of those weird games that Nintendo canceled like production of way too early, and I guess because they ran out of the licensing for Tetris, because you have to pay a licensing fee to actually get access to like Tetris in general.
I guess what I was saying before then, it's possible to see Tetris in Smash Bros. If they renew it.
No rust allowed, Kappa. Oh, it was Clay saying that. Alright, someone said puzzle mode first. Sure. How far did I get? I got actually decently far in this, wow. Oh, the puzzle mode was Yoshi cookie themed. Okay, so the way it works, and this is gonna look stupid because we got the screen's backwards again. Hang on a second.
This is so confusing that you have to keep switching back and forth.
Thankfully, I've got a quick fix for this. Or at least I thought I did, but apparently I don't.
World complete.
Weird, that should have switched. I guess it didn't want to.
That's a lot of puzzles.
There we go. Much better. Okay, so the way it works is you get to choose like what piece you want to put and where, and then you have to clear out all the lines. So it's been a while since I tried this, but I believe it starts...
Seems easy enough.
It predetermines where the pieces go. I forgot about that.
Oh,
so you've got to do things in a specific order.
I guess you could cheese the puzzles then, so that makes sense.
Oh god, now it skipped to 186. Oh fuck.
People are talking in the chat about earthquakes. Did another earthquake hit again?
Oh god, I've heard a lot of earthquakes been happening in the California area lately.
There was like 3 in a row, and if that is a 4th one, that's pretty insane.
California really just wants to be the second island state.
It'll probably happen.
I've already fucked up. Okay, so if you look at the way the setup is here, I don't wonder if my mouse will show up on screen here. It doesn't look like it. Probably means I disabled the mouse. Okay, let me see if this will actually show up proper here now. There we go. So this part here has to connect to this one eventually, so that means that piece by proxy has to be the T piece. So you have to figure out, with that logic, now you've narrowed down, you need 4 pieces to get rid of the rest. So...
Oh, interesting. People are also saying that apparently the last earthquake was 5.1. Huh.
I'm gonna give this one more try, and then we'll jump over to Cookie.
Well, you are doing Yoshi Cookie right now.
True. Oh, wait, I think I've actually solved it. Or not. Shit. I did one move too early. Yeah, because if I do what I was intending, which would be lay it piece down like that, it won't work. Because it has to clear out a line, whatever your move is, otherwise it will not let you do anything. Yeah, so I've already screwed up. So, if I do... that followed by... this actually might work. No, it's not gonna work. Shit. I got my hopes up there for a second.
Yoshi's fortune cookie.
But yeah, you get the general gist of how this has to go, so...
it makes sense. Oh god, someone said, imagine taking a piss when the earthquake went off.
Oof.
I feel sorry for whoever was that person.